Today we are going to create a new patient record for an individual measure. In this example, we are going to use measure number 130, the documentation of current medications in the medical record. You'll want to begin by first choosing your favorite web browser and go to www.MDinteractive.com. Once on our homepage, you can enter in your username and password. If you do not have a username and password, please select Create an Account and create your own account. Once you are in your homepage for your MDinteractive account, select Patient Records Create. To begin, you will want to be sure that the PQRS measure chosen is the measure that you plan to enter data for. In this case, we will want to change the diabetes measures group for 2016 to the measure of our choice. All measures are listed here and can be selected from this drop-down arrow. For this example, we're going to work on measure 130, so you'll scroll through and find the documentation of current medications and select it. Next, you can begin by entering in your provider information. Be sure that the NPI you enter is the individual NPI number, not the group NPI number. Also be sure that the tax ID number you enter is the same tax ID number that is used to bill Medicare. Please note that after the initial provider fields have been completed, they will auto-populate when entering in subsequent patient records. For that reason, be sure to verify that all the information is accurate. Once you've completed the provider information, then you can begin entering in the patient information. Please note that you can tab through each of the boxes, or you can use the mouse to click through. The date of birth may be entered in the month, day, year format, or by selecting from the pre-provided calendar. MRN, also known as medical record number, is an optional field and may be used or skipped. All patients being entered into the individual measures must be Medicare Part B fee-for-service patients. So, when here at the FFS or fee-for-service Medicare box, you will want to select Yes. You'll then enter in the visit date, again using either the month, day, year format or selecting from the pre-provided calendar. Now you will begin entering in the clinical data requested by CMS for the individual measure. You will enter the data directly into the fields by selecting from the drop-down measures. Please note that when hovering over the title of a measure, a brief description will appear. In this example, you see the description for current medications or measure number 130. If you would like a full description of the measure and the options provided, you can go to our website and look up measure number 130 in the individual measures page. For this patient, we do have the current documentation, so you will select Documented. At the bottom of the screen, you will notice that there are already 2 areas completed. Please do not alter these fields. They are used for internal purposes only. Once you have checked and completed all of the patient's data, be sure to select Create a Patient Record. This can be done at either the bottom of the page or up here at the top. Selecting Create Patient Record will save the data that you have entered. You have now successfully created your patient record for measure number 130. Now that you've completed your first patient for individual measure number 130, You can continue entering in subsequent patients. Thank you.